View themselves.
Just muting everyone again. Sorry, guys. Hey, everyone. Hi there, and welcome to our Wholefood Families Whanau event. We're pretty excited about this event as we do this every single Sunday night, and tonight we get ready to launch a couple of beautiful women who are going to launch their excitement about what they're up to at the moment. We're going to have them share their story throughout the event, so you guys are their guests tonight, and we're truly, truly grateful that you've taken the time to jump on here tonight and listen to us share our wonderful mission. I know I launched my business on something very, well, it pretty much was an event like this about 2 years ago, and life since then has been a massive forward motion of positive vibes, and we're all excited here tonight to welcome Miri and TeeAsh to launch their business tonight. So once again, thanks all for joining us. Now, just quickly to introduce myself, my name's Tracy B, and myself and some beautiful women that you're going to see on here tonight. We've got Jana and we've got Julie, along with our hosties, our launchers. We'll be hosting the event tonight. We've been brought together by a mission and an opportunity to share with you guys the wonderful world of whole foods and how we've brought it into our families, and also how we've been able to build a beautiful business around it with a massive support of online community, just like we're seeing on here tonight. So yeah, I'm excited. So Tracy B, about 2 years ago, I watched an event just like this one, and I'm really, really grateful for it now, because my life has positively different to what it was back then. I owned my own business, and to be honest, I was living day to day and week to week, and on top of being a part-time single mummy, I was really, really afraid of my financial position and what it was going to look like later on, 5-10 years, or even when I was going to retire, if I was able to retire, and how that was going to look for my children. So I was looking for something, and I saw this opportunity, and I said, what if I joined forces with these beautiful people and ran with the mission that ticked every single box for me, a mission that the world is desperately in need of, I believe. And it was all about healthy whole food lifestyles. I can help more people on a global scale, which totally, for me, is what life is all about. Plus, I can share healthy lifestyles all over the globe. So I was pretty excited, and I jumped on the mission ASAP. Now I'm now in a positive space where I get to share the same mission with so many other women out there who may have lost their passion for their lives, or lost their true selves in the role of playing mamas just day to day, or maybe mamas who want to contribute more to the household finances and gain more financial independence for themselves, and then not be faced with the fear of having to go back to work and put their children into daycare. And that's what the mission was really aimed to achieve. And then the other side of the mission was to inspire healthy living within a family circle and all over the globe, and bring healthy food cultures back into the family home. So it just all made sense. So for many years, I've been a massive advocate for a whole food and healthy living. I really believe that a massive part of sickness and disease is hugely blamed on the food and the quality of food in which we eat today. You know, Mother Nature gave us this beautiful gift of plants to nourish and give us nutrients. And I think that as a society, we've strayed so far away from that, that it's no wonder we see our whānau and our friends that are suffering from poor mental and physical health as well. My beautiful friend Kira has created a super family-friendly whole food program called the Juicy Body Transformation, which is totally focused around everything that aligned with my beliefs. It's family-friendly. It's focused solely on whole foods. Kids love the recipes, husbands love the recipes. So mum isn't having to make different meals for different tastes in the family. It's all hosted on Facebook, so it's super convenient. We've got 300 whole food recipes on there and over 10,000 members now. We teach you how to eat real food with absolutely no deprivation. So it's clean eating without feeling like you're missing out on anything. We even have real chocolate recipes in there for those of you who love to enjoy chocolate. So you're not going to be missing out on this program at all. It's focused on deliciousness and whole food goodness. And then we've got meal guides, we've got shopping guides, we've got exercise guides. There's no calorie counting because that just does not work. And the kind of dieting, like counting calories, doesn't really teach our children anything, I believe. Families are sharing on the program also their love and their support. They're also sharing their recipes. Their success is on there as well. Like there's a lot of successes coming through eating healthy foods. You'll find once you're starting to eat whole foods, a lot of people have this a lot of society out there is trying to lose weight. So we're trying to teach you to eat intuitively and healthy. And a side effect of doing that is weight loss. Also in the program, we've got a shred component, which is 8 weeks of intense whole food eating. It's for those that want to kind of fast track their health goals. We've got the Thermomix book for those of you who have a Thermomix. We've also got a Christmas book that we brought out last year as well. Our programs really focus on healthy eating because when we eat real food, we receive a number of health benefits to avoid sickness and disease. And our goal really is to show people that you never, ever, ever have to diet again, and that, you know, the Juicy Body transformation is really a lifestyle and one that comes with all the bells and whistles. So I'm super stoked for the program. I'm a vegetarian and I'm very conscious health eater, but if I'm honest with you, I was kind of eating the same stuff all the time. So I love the program because it adds so much variation. And with over 300 recipes to choose from, you're in love. And Kira was also in MasterChef 2014. So you're all becoming your own little MasterChef in the kitchen. And they're really easy to put together, like so easy that my little 8-year-old Ruby even gets in the kitchen and she's cooking from the Juicy Body Transformation program as well. So, yeah, Juicy Body Transformation, we love it. And we also have an incredible nutrition supplement support called Juice Plus, and this is to support the individual and also the program. This is the product here. It's called Juice Plus, and this is our premium product. Now, I love this product because it's totally aligned with my message around the power of whole foods. We've got 30 different varieties of fruits, vegetables, and berries all jam-packed into a capsule. Science says that we need 9 to 12 serves of fruits and vegetables every single day, but only 2% of the population are actually doing that. And if I'm honest with you, like I said before, being a vegetarian, I can't jam-pack 9 to 12 serves of fruits and vegetables into my daily. I just can't. That's just unless I'm living in the kitchen every single day. So these definitely help to bridge the gap between what I'm not eating and what I need to be eating. What else can I say? They are herbicide-free, pesticide-free, and GMO-free. They're picked at the peak of ripeness, and that's super important because that's going to ensure that the nutrients and their properties are at their highest level. They are not synthetic because they are whole foods. They're literally the whole broccoli pulled out of the ground, washed, and then made into a pulp, dried really, really slowly to ensure that all the living enzymes and the phytonutrients are still intact. And like I said before, we encapsulate them into a vegan capsule, sticking to the whole vegetarian theme and Mother Nature's gift. And then my favorite part is we test it 4 times before it gets to your doorstep to make sure that those nutrients are at their highest level and they haven't oxidized, so that when it gets into your cell knows exactly what to do with it. I love this product that it has no warning labels on it at all. If there's a warning label on anything, I'm not going to put that in my body. Because who knows what it's going to do to me down the track. I love that it has a food label. So I can pick it up. I don't need a PhD to understand what's on there because I recognize the ingredients. There's carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beetroot, tomato, garlic. We know what those are, right? So if you can read what's on there, then your cell's going to recognize what they are, and it's going to do lots and lots of goodness. Absolutely safe for everyone, going back to the whole no warning label. So it's safe for kids, it's safe for elderly, it's safe for pregnancy, breastfeeding mamas, and athletes that need to be tested on a regular basis, because it's really just food, like real food. What else can I say? Look, like I said before, just really briefly, I am a vegetarian, and I was skeptical at first because I was like, I eat heaps, I eat enough, but fruits and vegetables, that is. I couldn't deny the studies, I couldn't deny the testimonials, and so I definitely gave it a go, and within 1 to 2 days of taking the product, my energy levels went through the roof, my skin glows all the time now. I just didn't think that I could get enough fruits and vegetables into me, and especially in a capsule, and I just, no brainer, so that happened for me. I love that. Now, once you start ingesting all of Mother Nature's gifts like that, we've got a lot of studies coming back and testimonials saying that certain things are happening for them. So the biggest one we've noticed with taking Juice Plus is a decrease in inflammation. Now, inflammation shows up in so many different ways. It can show up in eczema, psoriasis, arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, liver disease, obesity. The list goes on, and I'm pretty sure that you know 1 or 2, maybe 3 people in your circle that have one of those that I just rattled off. Also, another benefit of taking more of Mother Nature's gifts, people are gaining more energy, weight loss, vibrant glowing skin, faster growing hair and nails. They're actually craving more fruits and vegetables, which leads to overall better health as well. Juice Plus are a company with heart. This is another thing that ticked my box I absolutely loved, is that they give kids the product for free. So my little girl Ruby, she's 8 years old, she's now part of a World Health study with Juice Plus. We've got over 1.5 million children on Juice Plus, and Ruby's taking it every day. Results coming back from that, kids are having better sleep, better moods, better dental health, stronger immune system, and craving more fruits and vegetables. I know that when Ruby's on her Juice Plus, there's no more fighting at the dinner table to eat her vegetables, because like attracts like. So once you start flooding your cell with fruits and vegetables, well, anything really, it's going to crave more of that, right? So what happens is when kids take Juice Plus, their cells fill up with all the goodness, push out all the crap that they don't need, and then they start craving it. So I'm continually walking around the house, picking up carrot tops and cucumber tops, because she's just happily doing it on her own. She goes to the fridge, she helps herself, there's no drama at the dinner table. So if you are a parent who is struggling to get fruits and vegetables into your kids, honestly, you need to try Juice Plus. It's a miracle. It just, dinner times are just a blessing now. I'm not cringing anymore. So I love Juice Plus for that. They also come in a little chewy for the kids as well. So like, if they're a little bit younger, Ruby's on the capsules. I put them in her smoothies or she swallows them. But here's an example of the fruit chewy. Fruits and vegetables in there, and we've stuck them together with tapioca and beeswax. So the kids, I know they think they're lollies, but they're actually ingesting fruits and vegetables, and they're craving more fruits and vegetables as well. So they come in chews as well. Now, the other product that Juice Plus does is our complete vegan protein blend of 8 vegetables and 20 superfoods. These are my favorite. I don't know one juice bar on the planet that stocks 20 superfoods, and I've got it in my cupboard every single day. We've got stuff in there like cacao, spirulina, yucca powder, pea protein, Brussels sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, amaranth, like the list goes on. It's insane. I love this for breakfast. Ruby and I pretty much have them for breakfast every morning because she's 8 and she just wants to hang out and play. So it's a quick and easy breakfast for us. I put it in the smoothie maker with bananas, some nuts, some rice with some almond milk, and maybe some spinach because it makes it go green. We call it the Incredible Hulk. And I love the fact that I've just given Ruby 8 vegetables, 20 superfoods, and then she's ingested over 28 more fruits, vegetables, and berries, all before 8 o'clock, before she gets to school. You can tell Ruby's definitely got the edge on all the kids in the playground because she's just healthier. She's just vibrant. She's glowing. And knowing that, you know, I've done my job and got as much goodness into her all before 8 a.m. is, it's a blessing for me. So once again, parents, great upgrade, and really, really good for craving if you've got any sugar cravings or anything like that. They curb that. I put them in my handbag if I'm going to the city because it's a much healthier option than a pie or a quiche or McDonald's or whatever else is there that's fast food. For me, this is fast food. I throw it in a bottle of water, shake it up. I'm good to go. It keeps me going for a few hours. Like I said, curbs cravings, and it's pretty much a meal. We don't advocate meal replacements, but they're definitely really good for curbing all cravings and getting the extra nutrition in there as well. So those are the products and the program, Juicy Body Transformation. But honestly, this is like I could talk about it forever, but I think that listening to true stories from real people who are both on the product and the program is what sold it for me. So tonight we have got Vanessa who's going to share her story. Hi Vanessa, how are you? We'll just take you off mute. Have we taken you off mute? Could you take yourself off mute, Vanessa?
Yep, done. Can you hear me?
Yeah, beautiful. Nice to have you. Thanks for coming on tonight. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good, thanks.
Good. We'd love to hear your story. Like, where were you before Juice Plus and the program, and what has it done for you so far?
Okay, I suffered really badly from IBS for a long time. I'm sure some of you would sort of relate to it, where you've got your bloated stomach at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, low energy, can't move, the spasms go up right to the back. That's been throughout my whole life. We did a lot of stuff. We looked for, was I gluten intolerant? Was I this intolerant? Was I that intolerant? But and I had to have really high carbs in my diet. If not, I'll throw up. It was just weird. So we decided, okay, we better do something about this. It was also affecting my joints. So probably I wasn't really absorbing my food really well, even though I was technically eating healthy. And what else was I having? Yes, I started to get early menopause. So, I'm in my mid-40s and I started to get hot flushes. I couldn't sleep at night. And I ended up with all these things. I sort of ended up taking medication. This is like a whole salad bowl of medication. And about $300 every 6 weeks, I would go to the chemist and just take all this stuff because I was getting, from bad to worse. And then the Hollis family put up a post on Facebook and said, hey, to someone saying these are the magic beans, which and decrease in inflammation, blah blah blah. So I thought, okay, let's just do it. What's the worst that could happen? It's only fruits and veggies in a capsule. So I took it and we thought, haha, we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, well, Anyway, so we took them, and within about 2 months, I was just talking to my husband, and I'm like, I haven't actually had a bloat or a really bad night's sleep for 2 months. I actually didn't realize it. This sort of life goes on, and from then on, it's just been getting better and better. I'm a very keen surfer, and so I would come out of the surf and I wouldn't be able to walk for days. I wasn't able to wear my high heels because of my joint problems. Lately, I've gotten into my highest pair of heels, and my husband's like, oh my God, you look awesome. Again, I thought we had to throw them away. So that's where I am. Got a lot more energy. My IBS has gone down by 95%. I still have bad days, but hey, I think 95% improvement is pretty good. I don't actually go to the chemist anymore to buy much. So this is just the remnants of, I like to show people how much I used to take. And that's it.
Wow. Vanessa, I haven't heard your story. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Like, that's a lot of medication. I will say, though, we do have a lot of people on the program and the product who have also reduced their medication. So thanks so much for sharing. And the inflammation's gone down for you, and energy, so you can surf more. That's exciting. I love that. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'd love to see, you know, what happens down the line as well as you continue to take them. Can I ask quickly, is your husband on them as well?
Yeah, he's on them as well. So I got really excited about it, and I was looking for basically an online business that really ticked all the boxes for me. So I just decided, yeah, this ticks the boxes. You know, beautiful people to work with. Everyone's really supportive, and so here I am. And he's feeling the benefits as well. He doesn't like vegetables, so this is actually quite easy.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. And look, Vanessa did touch really briefly on that. There is a business behind this amazing product and program. Look, when I started taking the product, people started asking me, what are you doing? Are you doing another juice cleanse? Are you doing another smoothie cleanse? Because you look amazing. And I was just like, no, I'm literally just taking these capsules. And so it was an easy share. People wanted some of that. And I thought, what the heck? I might as well jump on the business and make some money as well. And I've never, ever, ever turned back. I now get to hang out with an amazing community. I've met some beautiful friends on here as well. So I'm going to pass it over to Julie now, and she's going to chat with you guys a little bit more about the biz. Jules, can you wave your hands in the air? Hey, babe. Take it away.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
Hi everyone, my name's Julie, and I'm a mum of 4. I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and twins who are 2. And when Juice Plus came into my life, it was about 12 months ago. As a stay-at-home mum, I hadn't gone back to, my husband and I own our own traditional business, and I hadn't gone back to work with him because I was still looking after the twins, but over that time we had a few issues where he lost some contracts. We had people who didn't pay bills. We had, all kinds of issues, which we thought when we first, got into a traditional business 12 years ago that we get lots of freedom and, would also make a lot of money. But unfortunately, there's a lot of stress that comes with owning your own business as well. And my husband never gets time off. He still runs his business. And I was looking at going back to work for him, but after losing a couple of contracts, there wasn't really the money from the business to do that. And I was faced with the choice of either going to find a job, which I hadn't worked for anyone else for about 8 years, and do that full time, put my children into before school care, after school care, and put my twins into childcare. Now that didn't really appeal to me. First of all, it was like, I don't even know what I'm going to do, because it's been 8 years since I hadn't been in the work, since I had been in the I guess the real workforce outside of my own business. And also I just didn't want to put my twins into childcare, which was going to cost me, because there's 2 of them, $1,000 a week. And yeah, you can get some rebates, but you very quickly, after a few days, so many days a week, you very quickly get up to the threshold. And so it does cost a lot of money. I had friends who'd returned to work and found that they were spending most of the money that they earned on childcare and only a little bit left over. So I was online and I was looking for a couple of things. I was actually looking for a health thing because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight after I'd had the twins. And I also, I'd put out the idea into the universe of finding something to do, some work to do from home. But I literally had no idea that it was going to be something like this. It was probably the furthest thing from my mind. But I was on Facebook and I saw a post by Kira, and she talked about doing mum care instead of daycare and working in part-time moments, stolen moments around your children. And I thought, well, maybe I could do that. And they came onto an event similar to this and heard loads of real mamas with their stories about how they'd been able to do that. What I love about it is that for me, I don't have to worry about missing out on some of the things that my parent-teacher interviews, or if there's a concert at school or anything like that. I can actually go to those because I actually work for myself. I can work when I want, when I choose. And that's one of the things I love. Now, there's a few myths about a business like this, and certainly when I came across it, I was very skeptical. I was like, oh, it's not one of those things, is it? I don't want to do one of those things. And I very nearly turned off the computer, and I was nearly just like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. But I really wanted to stay and listen to the story, so I did. One of the things that came up was for people was like, I don't really want to go out and sell to all of my friends, and because that's what I'd sort of heard about. What I thought a business like this was about, going out and telling all my friends and making them buy it, and writing a big list and hunting them down. But in fact, it's not like that at all. In fact, it's actually a sharing business. And I'm going to talk to you about, as women, how we actually do already share things anyway, quite naturally. Because hands up, if you're a woman, do you like to talk? I do. And hands up, do you always sharing things with your friends? Like if I buy really beautiful makeup, I'm always recommending it to my friends. Or if I've gone to a really fabulous hairdresser, or I've been to a great cafe or a great restaurant or a movie, I'm telling my friends about it anyway. The great thing about this business is you actually get to tell people, you actually get paid for it. So that's really awesome thing. But what we do is in this business, we take the products. So we're actually a product of the product. So we're using the products, we're talking about the products, and we're recommending the products to our friends. Because to be someone in this business, you're generally someone who does share things with people. And we have, so I'm just going to talk about how you come into the business. You don't need to know a lot of people as well. So I came in through Kira up here, and this is me. And when I came into the business, I knew that my brother-in-law, Ollie, he loves online businesses, and he'd been in one before. And I also was really keen to help my sister with her health. I'd heard some amazing stories about people's health with Hashimoto's and thyroid disease. And my sister had that, and she'd been trying to have a baby. So I really wanted to see if it could help her as well. So Ollie came on, and he was really keen. So he and my sister got on the products, and they shared it with a couple of friends as well. And then I got in and shared it with with a lady that I met online called Beck. Also shared it with my friend Rachel, another friend of mine, Tina. She just wanted to take the product and get it a bit cheaper. So there's a few different kinds of people that want to come into the business. For me, first of all, it was all just about getting the product cheaper, because I was still a little bit nervous about the business. And then after a while, I realized, after taking it for a few days, how much better I felt as a mum. I was actually feeling my mind was so much clearer. And given that I function on about 5 hours sleep a night if I'm lucky, I was pretty amazed by that. So I loved that I had more energy, and I was able to think clearly and have conversations with people. So I shared it with a few people. I started to lose some weight. So I thought of other friends of mine. And who else did I share it with? Mark is my husband, Mark. And my husband lost about 25 kilos doing the products in the program. And so he decided that he wanted to go out and share it with people. And he shared it with Vanessa. And Vanessa, she absolutely, as you heard before, loves what the product's done for her. And the thing that I love about Vanessa is I don't think she should see this, but she's a scientist. So, for me, that kind of ticks all the boxes about the business. But so what happens in the business, Ollie shared it with Richard, a friend of his that he worked with. Not that he knew him that well. And he also shared it with his neighbour, Rob. And you can kind of see that it's just through sharing that the business starts to expand. And if you have time off, sometimes, you do need to take time off and go and have a holiday. I did over Christmas with my family. I had no Wi-Fi, but I was able to my business was still growing. So Vanessa was still getting customers. Richard and Rob were still getting customers and building and sharing the business with other people as well. So there's a huge amount of potential in the business. Kira's also, who's got Tracy, who's got Miri and H, and loads of other people in here, Jessica. And there's loads and loads of people in here. So, just kind of organically over time starts to get, bigger. What we're also going to do tonight is we're going to hear from a couple of the girls the two girls that are launching their business tonight. So first of all, I'm going to go to TeeAsh. And TeeAsh, if you just want to share with us a little bit about how you came across the Juice Plus business and what's it's been like for you and what you're excited about for the future.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear?
Yep. Yes.
Hi.
Stand.
Hello, everyone. And actually, today I'm going to talk about why I am interested in business. So first, actually, for last year, I was looking for a job. And it's very difficult, and I can tell it's very, very competitive. Sometimes I just need to, cut my qualities to get to apply for a job. It's very frustrating, I can tell. And at the same time, it's very difficult to apply and search because I am with my little one. So sometimes she doesn't really allow me to search for a job. So it's very difficult. And I was actually talking with one of my friends, Vanessa, about this, and then she actually introduced me to this business, as you already have heard from her. So she introduced me about this thing, and then I'm not a business person at all. I can tell I have zero experience, but through her, actually, I met some of the very incredible people who are really willing to teach others how to do all these things. And I went to an event with her, and then I listened more to the inspiring stories, especially from women with 3 or 4 kids, and they are doing wonderful with this business while taking care of their children, like 100%, giving 100% time to their children. So I found this okay, it's really good. And then again, I actually like the idea of this whole food idea because it's a complete nutritional program that there is very less chance to miss any of the nutritional requirements in your daily diet. So it's really good. Today, actually, I was listening to I was reading to an article, and I found one line there that the future really belongs to the people who really learn new skills and combine them in a creative ways. And then I found, oh, okay, this is actually correlating with me, because I actually want to learn this new skill through these incredible people. And I want, at the same time, I want to help my other like people and with their health and the business. Yeah. So that's the reason actually why I'm really interested in this business.
That's awesome, TeeAsh. Thanks so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
It was great, because you actually just raised another point that I wanted to bring up about the business. As TeeAsh said, it's a teaching business. So it's not about a selling business. You're teaching people how to do the business. So that's how we kind of get rewarded. And so you might be sharing it with people about the products, and also sharing with people that you might find to have a business need. For me, there's 3 different kinds of people in this business. There's ones who just want to get their products a little bit cheaper. There's some people who want to earn between, say, $300 to $500 more a month. I know for me, that made a massive difference to me in the beginning. And then there's the third type of person in this business who really sees that it can be something quite big as well. So with that, I'm just going to introduce the next person that's launching their business tonight, and that's Miri. Miri, did you want to take yourself off mute and just share a little bit about what you're excited about?
Let's see. Am I off mute? Let's see.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, good. I couldn't say. Hi. First of all, I just wanted to thank all my friends and family that have turned up. I really appreciate the support, because this has been a very long journey for me, the whole wanting to address my health and find a way to be a good mummy and stay at home and look at how I can offer things back to the people that have supported me. I can be in my integrity with the things that I believe in and the things that I want for my future. So wanted to definitely say that part first. So you were going to ask me what it was that first got me interested, is that right?
Yeah, just a little bit about how you got interested in the bit, what caught your attention about the business, and what you're excited about since you've joined. What was life like before, and what's it like? What are you excited about?
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I was in a similar boat to the other people that we've heard from, in that, I was looking for ways to improve my health and ways to sort of expand on the things that I already believed in or already knew and understood. I've been looking at health and nutrition and plant medicine, holistic health, all that sort of stuff as a hobby for over 20 years. So I'm getting to the stage where my little girl's going to go to school, and I just had a lot of reservations about which kinds of employment would allow me to be the kind of mother that I am. For anyone that knows me, I like to be careful about the home environment, what's going into my daughter, what she's eating, what she's watching on TV, all those sorts of things. The idea of me being away for extended periods of time, working another job, just didn't really appeal or fit into that. and also I have a lot of people asking me about the stuff that I already know, and I didn't have anything that was kind of clicking for me that was going to allow me to be who I think I am, or recommend anything in good conscience, or take wholeheartedly. I mean, when I first found out what Tracy B was doing through the Wholefood Māori Girl page, I was really intrigued because at that stage we'd had a bit of a rough time, our family. We'd had some illness, and we'd had a few changes in our lives and stuff like that. And we were all taking stuff because I believe that you don't get enough in your diet. And so I was taking Ultimate Greens, I was taking probiotics, I was quite often getting a stress or stamina supplement as well. And in saying that, I was kind of barely functioning, still really tired. And we were recovering from the stomach virus that we'd had, and it took a really long time. And, even until just recently, I was still taking all that stuff, which was costing me about $120 to $150 a month. And I wasn't getting what I wanted from it. And I was really frustrated because I felt like I knew what I should be doing, but I didn't quite have everything in a package. And that was frustrating me. And when I saw what Tracy B was doing, and also how vital and vibrant she looked and all of those things, I was like, hang on a second. And you're telling me that all of these ingredients are in here, it would be cheaper than what I'm currently taking and provide more, and I could actually get my product subsidised, or perhaps make some money off it. Hang on, this could be a job. And I'm like, and I looked at the business plan and I was just like, wow, because I've seen a lot of direct selling programs and plans, and this was one where I could see that it was incentivized with commission and bonus, and there was no obligation, no carrying around of stock, no penalties, no pressure to maintain anything, just the pleasure of taking as much of the product or as you want or not, and sharing the business if you want or not. And I'm like, well, this is winning, like I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's been going for me.
That's awesome, Miri. That's a great story, and I think a lot of people. I love what you say about that. It's whatever you want it to be. So now I'm going to pass it back to Jana, and Jana is going to share with us a little bit about how we get paid, which actually Miri very kindly brought up for us too. Where's Jana? Is she around? Oh, there she goes.
Hi, how you going? Thanks, Tracy and Julie, for letting me jump on your event tonight. I'm excited to share what I guess a lot of people are always interested in as well, and that's obviously how we get paid. Just like the girls, amazing launch, by the way, girls. It was both really good. The Australian plan for Juice Plus is amazing. We are really fortunate, Australia, New Zealand. They do vary around the world, but I think that we're on the best one that you can possibly be on. So I guess we get paid 3 ways with our business, and that's what really excites people is we get paid in profit, we get paid in commission, and we get paid with bonuses. All right, and like all the girls have explained tonight, it literally is just sharing your amazing journey with an amazing program and product. And for me, sort of when I came into this, and I really should thank my husband for it, it was all about him. My husband only eats meat and potato, has a huge gap in his diet, and you wouldn't know from looking at him either. He's quite buff looking and quite fit looking, but I was worried about him in the future. So inflammation for him, my dad and his dad have both had lots of medical issues in their older age with inflammation, and being a tradie, I was really worried about how that would affect him later. And I love my Whole Foods and so forth, so for me and my children, we were already on it, and it was a no-brainer. I've got a visitor. Can you take me out, please? Whoop, sorry. This is why we love it, how we can do this job with our kids in tow or not in tow. So when we so I should thank him. That's why we came in, and literally I just thought, why not? He was, if he's going to do it, he'll need to probably see me doing it. So we both jumped on, and I thought, if I could get the product cheaper, you know, maybe make a little bit of money, you know, for a holiday, I might as well do the business. So when we first coming in the business, we come in as a virtual franchise. All right, so we pay this small fee to have what we call a virtual office, and literally we like share the product, and then we, you know, find the customer, meet them with head office then bill them and send their order. Like Julie said, there's no holding excess stock, there's no having parties, there's no delivery. It's all just, and then obviously loving on our customers, because our customers are very important to us. So we come in as a virtual franchise, and very quickly, you know, our mentors help us share the product and find us our first few customers, and our first teamie, or, you know, to offer that opportunity. And, you know, I know for me that was a little bit scary at first, but I was very lucky that people saw such a huge change in my lifestyle, because I was a working full-time mama of 2 boys at the time, and I was very drained and very tired. So I was really fortunate enough that I got to share it with someone very quickly. So SDVF was the next promotion, and here in Australia it's all about teach to teach business. So if you're driven and you're teachable, your business will thrive. So you get a $400 bonus, and so does your teacher. So don't forget, you too become the teacher. So, you know, welcoming all these new customers into the team and seeing all the excitement and so forth. And I had a couple of really close friends look into the product, and were in the same time of their life, having new babies or having a family to sort of run around with, and didn't like the idea of going back to work or reducing their hours. So again, I shared the business with a few more, again, help them find their first few customers, help them find a teamie or share the opportunity. And very quickly, the next one is sales coordinator. And that's a $600 bonus for you, and a $600 bonus for your teacher. And again, remembering you're the teacher, so you've gone and shared the business with a couple of people already, and you're getting this bonus as well. So these bonuses are sort of set up so you've got an idea on what your business can be like in the future. I've come from, I was in the defence for 10 years, and I transferred over to Department of Human Services in 2015. I found this early in 2016, and for the first time in my life I was hating my job. And my health was deteriorating, the hours were very long, I was missing my children. It was okay when I had 1, but when I had 2, I just couldn't give them that time that I really wanted. So, you know, this business came at a really good time. The product gave me the energy back, and my health started to come really good. And then I was getting all these bonuses, and then I thought, what am I doing? This could be no longer my B option. This should be my A option. So again, the business kept growing, and fortunately I got to SSC. So, you know, I was just mentioning that bit before, with all my time in the service as a government, in the government sector, that I was on higher duties in the defence for over 4 years for my next promotion. And with all the freezes and government changes and so forth, I never won it. So the only reason I went to Department of Human Services was for that promotion. I've been in the business for 12 months. I'm working on the next promotion, which is QNMD. It's a $1,500 bonus for me, and a $1,500 bonus for my teacher. And that's 5 promotions in less than 12 months. Oh, so that one will be 12 months. But, you know, that was 5 before then. You know, to have that, you know, that constant pay rise every month, and to have these promotions and to be rewarded and supported all the way through. You can't grow in this business unless you link arms and are teachable, and then, you know, are teaching yourself. So it's truly amazing. And then our pinnacle position is NMD. That's a $3,000 bonus. Only you get that, because by then your teacher's earning way too much money, and you're on approximately $80,000 to $100,000 a year. And all you did was come into the business, and you were a product of the product. You took an amazing product, took care of your health and your family's health, and you paid $165 for a business to have, you know, your virtual office, to have your amazing mentors, to meet amazing people like you're meeting tonight. And honestly, I had a good community in the defence, which I lost when I went to Department of Human Services. But the community you get with Juice Plus is truly amazing. You're supported all the way through with your health, with your business, with your growth, with your self-esteem. I mean, I remember when I went from Defence to Department of Human Services, I could not talk to anybody, let alone on an event like tonight. So just, I'm not sure if you picked up on that, but I was able to resign in December. So this is all I do now. I'm a juicy mummy from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, maybe even when I'm asleep. So I get to, just in time for my four-year-old started kinder this year, so I get to do the drop-offs, the pickups. I get to put my hand up and be on the committee and do duties like that. But my life has changed tenfold, and I've only been at home as a stay-at-home mum for 2 weeks. But thanks for letting me share, and I hope that shared some business info with some of the girls and boys that are on tonight.
Thanks, Jana. You're a freaking rock star. And congratulations on quitting your job and now making this Juice Plus your full-time biz. I'm really, really stoked for you. And I have to say really quickly, I've known Jana since she started. I think we kind of met around the same time, and just to watch you grow is so amazing. And I love that about this business and this community is we get to see each other grow and we get to help each other. Our beautiful friend Emma wasn't very well tonight, and so Jana, I just messaged her, babe, can you help out tonight? Of course. Like, everyone's here to help each other with our events, with our business, with our health, even if we had a personal thing going on. That's what I love about this business, and it's something that I never had before Juice Plus. So I'm very, very grateful. So on all of that, thanks Jana, thanks Julie, congratulations Miri and TeeAsh for launching tonight. Can't wait to see the growth that's going to happen in the next, I don't know, man, like the next, we're connected now. I just can't wait to see the levels that we all achieve from now until whenever. So once again, thanks heaps for joining us tonight. If you're super keen to jump on the Juice Plus, reach out to the person who sent you the link to this event. If you want to jump on board our amazing teams or tribes or whatever you want to call it, reach out to the person who sent you the link tonight, and they will hook you up with everything that you need to know. And we do this event every single Sunday. So if you feel like you've got a friend who might be really keen beans to have a look at this, just send them the link and let them know it's on every Sunday, and then we'll just go from there. Until then, have an amazing Sunday. Be kind to people. Give your lover a hug. Give your kids a hug. And just be a nice person, okay? And life will be good. I'm going to take you guys off mute. We can all say bye. Unmute all. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, Eva.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. See ya. See you, everyone.
I'll be in contact.